What's up, YouTube viewers? If you're watching this video now and you looked up Facebook Marketplace no views or something similar to that, then this video popped up for you. And I'm here to tell you guys the real solution to this problem that you're having is there's no general answer. There's not one answer. It's very complex. It's because Facebook works with an algorithm, but I'm here to give you guys the best advice because I've been watching videos for the past 3 weeks trying to figure out my problem with my marketplace because I'm doing fully listed descriptions, really nice photos, competitive pricing, and I'm still having issues with my marketplace. So it might not be your product, it might not be your description, it might not be your price. I'm here to tell you guys what's going on and gather all the information that I've seen over the past few weeks. I'm looking at all these videos on YouTube by other YouTubers, and a lot of their videos are bullshit. They're just giving you little tips and tricks that they came up with that are not going to help you. So don't waste your time watching other people's YouTube videos. There is no general fix. If the video says they got the fix, they probably don't got the fix. I got the fix. The fix is a combination of things, but a few things that you can stay away from getting on Facebook's bad side of the algorithm. You want to be on the good side. So watch this video all the way through. I'm going to give you guys all the information I've learned and everything I've done over the past few years on the marketplace. I'm here to help you guys. My video does have some great content in it. Please watch all the way to the end because I'm going to give you guys everything that I know. So thanks for checking out this video. Let's dive right into this marketplace issue. I'm going to give you guys all the information from what I've discovered online and within my own experience. So just in case you're curious, this is my seller dashboard. These are my metrics from the last 7 days, last 14 days, and last 30 days. Those are my metrics in case you're curious and want to see what my metrics look like. Boom. So let's go right here to my active listings. So I'm gonna give you guys a rundown how this works and what I've learned from using Marketplace over the last few years. I've tried, like, there's a method where you put $1 on your listing, and that's to try and get clicks, because people are gonna see that it's $1. They're gonna want to click on it. The algorithm's gonna see that your iPhone XR 256 gigabyte white unlocked is $1, so the algorithm thinks it's a cheap item. They're gonna put it in people's faces, right? That's what you would think, and that's a method that's supposed to work, but it doesn't work for local sales. This works for shipping, so you put that as your price, and then on your shipping cost you put the rest of the cost of the item. But this doesn't work for local sales. This is not going to get you any more customers. I tried this method. It doesn't work if you're trying to get local sales. The $1 method does not work for the algorithm. Didn't work for me. Don't waste your time doing the $1 item. You can see items that are more popular, like vehicles. You shouldn't have any issues with vehicles. Vehicles get they get clicks pretty good. So I've never had any issues with vehicle listings. So depending on the item that you're selling, it isn't fair game. Marketplace tends to put vehicles in people's faces, and you can see I got this Apple iMac. I put it for $60, which is cheap. That one got 177 clicks on listings, so that's a more higher demand item. So it really depends on the item that you're selling. But look at this, 1 click on listing. That's so annoying. 3 clicks on listings, come on. This is like 3 clicks, 4 clicks, and these are really good. Pictures and descriptions are fully filled out. So it doesn't matter how well you build your ad, how well you build your post, it could still fail on the algorithm. It's, Facebook might not put it up. So the way to combat this is, I'm thinking maybe it has something to do if you take similar photos for the first picture. See how like these pictures are similar? Maybe the algorithm is catching that, and maybe it thinks that you're doing like spam listings and they just don't want to put it in people's faces. But so that could be another issue. What I'm going to try and do now is basically, since this didn't get that many clicks on listings, I'm going to copy and paste the complete information of this listing, but for the first profile picture, I'm going to switch it. So instead of this as the first profile picture, I'm going to use like a different profile picture. That way Facebook doesn't detect it as a duplicate listing. So if you're not getting clicks on your listings, just leave it here. Leave it on your feed, leave it there. It might gain traction later on. Sometimes it takes up to 24 hours to 42 hours for a listing to start getting views. Don't expect your listing to start getting views within 24 hours. As you can see here, this Nissan Skyline, 3,324 clicks. This is obviously a more rare item as a vehicle. I list my vehicles in cars and trucks, and I list my vehicles in auto parts. So you can see in cars and trucks, this got 3,324 clicks. In auto parts, this got 354. Those are still decent numbers and decent traction on a post. So like I said, vehicles, you shouldn't have no issue getting clicks and views. For my vehicles, I put the car, and I put like other keywords and other vehicles to kind of trigger other people's search alerts. So that's how I get more views there. Car parts, you can see here, wheels, 161 clicks. This GMC Sierra single cab, 3,466 clicks. And then we go back down here to cell phones, 11 clicks, 8 clicks. Like, this is ridiculous. These ones have been up for a while, so they've had time to get more clicks. 3 clicks. Like, what is wrong with that? So I think the issue here is with your first photo. My photos are all similar because they have the same background, which shouldn't be an issue on OfferUp or eBay. It's just the way the algorithm works for Facebook Marketplace, which is super annoying. So leave, if you get no clicks on here, like you're not getting any clicks on some listings, leave them up. Instead of deleting them or changing something within them, go here, go to your dashboard, go to delete and relist. It automatically does it for you. Delete and relist all other items. So even if they're duds, delete and relist. That's the best thing that you can do. Click done. Don't change the ads. If you have to renew any, renew them, but all of mine are renewed already. So don't worry, I'm not worried about that. Delete and relist. To delete and relist, make sure you take care of that. And to renew, make sure you renew all of them. But if they're not getting any clicks, just leave them. Don't waste your time going inside and changing something to hopefully boost that. And don't pay for boosting. They're just trying to get money out of you. It should be free. But yeah, so just go in, delete and relist, and renew. And if it's not getting any clicks, copy and paste, make a new ad, and change the primary photo. Otherwise, Facebook is going to detect it as a duplicate listing, and they're not going to promote it and put it in people's faces. So here we go. As you can see here, vehicles are always popping off. There's my cat meowing. So as you can see, the GMC Sierra, I'm constantly getting messages, offers for trades and stuff like that. This guy wants to offer me a Denali, or not a Denali, that's a Yukon. The Nissan Skyline. People just message me. The cars often get better traction than other small items. Another thing you can try, and what I do, is I have like a listing template for all my phone, for all my like devices, iMacs, iPads, stuff like that. I think also the marketplace does not like multiple listings with the same template. So I'm gonna delete like my tags. I'm taking off like my business name. I'm gonna cut right here below. If you're using listing templates, stop doing that. I think that's triggering something with the algorithm to not put, like if you have like 50 listings you did this week, and they all have like similar formats and similar words, that's gonna trigger the way Facebook works to see that as like spam, and they're not gonna put that in people's faces. So stay away from these types of listings. Just list what you're listing, the description, and then keep it short and simple, and do not list tags and stuff like that. That might trigger that. Obviously fill out all the details: condition, device name, unlocked, network carrier, internal memory. Fill out these specifications for whatever item that you're listing. And if you're listing on Facebook Marketplace, and if you're wondering, you know how they have the video option to put a video on your ad? And if you think that's gonna help, if you're wondering if that's gonna help, no one's touched that on the YouTube videos that I've watched. Putting a video on your ad does not help at all. I've recorded HD videos and put them on my ads, and it doesn't help gain any more traction than what they already do. So the video makes no difference. I just thought I would throw that in there for some extra help in case you're wondering. Videos do not help. These are my sold and out of stock listings. These are items that I've already sold. So what a coincidence that my sold listings have 300 clicks, 300 clicks, almost 700 clicks, 200 clicks, 25 clicks. As you can see, my sold listings, these are all out of stock sold. They get more clicks. So this backs up what I'm saying here. If you're looking at all the first photos of these sold, these are comps, these are real sales. I'm not just making this up. Look at the first photo. They're all different and they all stand out in their own way. So this backs up my theory of the algorithm is looking at your first photo because that's what they're going to show people on the marketplace. Make sure your first photos are different. That's the first thing you want to start doing with your new listings. Make sure it's not the profile picture, it's the first primary photo in the ad. Make sure that is different because look at my comps. But also, I had duplicate listings of these, not duplicate, but similar listings with the same description, same profile, and same title. Facebook was putting these in people's faces. Look at 496 organic clicks. It's almost like a lotto. They're putting all your listings in a bowl, and then they put their finger in there and then pick up one random one, and that's the one they're gonna put in people's faces. So it's so hard to beat the Facebook Marketplace algorithm. It sucks because Facebook Marketplace is such a useful tool, but the way they run this is just so annoying. This is a basic post like all my other ones, and they decided to put this one in people's faces. Why can't you do that to all my ads? You know what I mean? 0 clicks, 0 clicks. Man, this is so annoying. Let me see it. There's another one that's just like that. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if it pops up. I don't want to waste your guys' time. That one's not going to pop up, but it was just like this one. It had like 500 and something clicks, and it was the same as my other ads, which I don't understand why Facebook picks one random of your posts and decides to put it in people's faces. Also, you may have heard tips like this.
If you got something to sell on Facebook Marketplace, list it on Friday, which is today, because that's when everybody has their money and you want to get it before anybody else does. If you got something to sell on Facebook Marketplace.
Are you sure about that, Phones to Freedom? Because if you list on Facebook Marketplace, your item usually doesn't become active on the feed for like 24 hours. So if you're going to list it on Friday, if you think Friday is the ultimate tactic to get people's money because everyone gets paid on Friday, if you're trying to dig into their pockets and you list it on Friday, your item might not become visible or start gaining traction till Saturday or Sunday. Items don't pop off right away on Facebook Marketplace. That's not the way the algorithm works. So that's wrong. We can debunk that idea. So don't list on Friday. If you want Friday sales, then list on Tuesday or Wednesday at the latest. That way you can start gaining some clicks and traction. Once Facebook sees that people are messaging you, shooting you messages, you're responding to their messages. Always respond to people's messages for Facebook Marketplace specifically because it's algorithm based. If people are messaging you for your item and you're not responding like yes it's available, or no I don't want to accept your offer, or no I don't want to trade for this, if you're leaving people on red, Facebook Marketplace is not going to put your item in other people's faces, okay? So if you post on Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, and you're gaining some traction, clicks, on Friday or Saturday or Sunday, it's still going to be in people's faces. It's just going to have more history and metrics and insights on that item. So if your item has no insights or metrics or any history of conversations or anything going back and forth, then they're not going to put that item in people's faces. So the Friday, don't list on Friday if you want Friday sales. So let's just cancel that idea out right now. That does not work. So once again, I just want to retouch on this real quick. If you're getting messages and customers asking questions, make sure you respond. Yes. Make sure you respond to all your customers. Make sure you respond and you talk to them. Don't ever let them be the last ones to send a message in the chat. Even if no deal or nothing goes down, just say thank you for your time. Good luck finding what you need to find. Always be the last one to respond in customer messages, okay? Because Facebook is going to see who's responding and who's being left on red. So make sure you're always the last one to respond. Figure that out in your own way. But if Facebook sees that you're responding and you're really taking the time to deal with your customers, They're gonna factor that into the metrics and everything, their analytics and everything. They're analyzing your overall marketplace account, and that's gonna contribute to you getting more clicks and more customers. They're gonna put your marketplace profile in more people's faces if you're actually taking the time to deal with your customers. Okay, so start from the ground up, reply to all messages, make sure your customer service is A1. You have to start from the bottom. All of this factors in to your post getting views. Okay, it's not just one issue with Facebook Marketplace. It's everything has to be in good health. Everything has to be in good standing. You have to be on point with your Facebook Marketplace if you want it to work. Remember, I said that there's not one general fix to your marketplace. This is another thing that you must do. This is a must do. So this is my marketplace. This is what the public sees. I'm almost at a 5-star rating. I'm at a 4.7 based on 116 ratings. As you can see, I do have reviews. I do sell. I sell a lot locally. I'm giving you guys real tips. I have experience with Facebook Marketplace. I'm not just talking out of my ass like some YouTube videos. So this is what I'm going to give you guys the rundown right here. That's really going to help you out. So always request ratings from your buyers. If you sell something, mark it as sold. Give that buyer the rating they deserve. And then what you want to do is go to the messenger when you sold it, go to more options, and then there'll be an option right here to rate buyer. So you're going to rate the buyer. After you rate them, then you're going to go to more options again here. There's going to be an option that says request rating. Go in the messenger after the sale, request a rating. This is going to pop up. Victor requested a rating. So the customer is going to click that, and that's how you get your guaranteed rating. And make sure you remind that when you meet them up in person. Just be like, hey, I'm going to send you something in your messenger. Can you check it in a few minutes? Give me a rating when you get a chance. Please give me a rating. That really helps me out with my future sales. Always bug them for a rating. Make sure they give you a rating. And make sure you give them good customer service so they leave you a good rating. You know what I mean? So these ratings do matter. Rate the buyer and ask them, request them for a rating. Make sure your apps are up to date. Make sure your Facebook Marketplace is up to date, your Facebook app. Make sure your messenger is up to date. And then if their messenger is not up to date and they have an old version of the messenger, they're not going to be able to click this. I've seen it with my customers where I send them this link. They try to click it and it won't open. That's because their messenger is not up to date or their Facebook app is not up to date. So if they have issues with trying to rate you, make sure their app is up to date. Make sure your Facebook app and your messenger once again are up to date so you have no issues with ratings. Okay. On top of that tip, once they do give you a rating and it submits and it verifies through Facebook and it appears on your account, go into your reviews and respond to their reviews. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of tricky, but as you can see here, they left me a review and I went ahead and I went in and I left a review on that. I commented on the review. I said, thank you again for your business. I appreciate great customers like you. Thank you once again for your business. I appreciate great customers like you. You know what I mean? So just kind of go on there. I change it up sometimes. But once a customer comes in and they're might thinking about buying something from you, they're going to look at this. They're going to look at reviews because reviews matter. And they're going to see that you're getting these 5 stars. On top of that, you're commenting on these 5-star reviews. You know, you're a real seller. So you're more likely to sell something because you're taking time to build your marketplace, okay? So this is a really important factor. You need to focus on reviews and requesting reviews and reviewing your customers and then commenting on the reviews once they post to your account. All right, so I've pretty much touched on a lot of important things that a lot of other YouTubers didn't put in their videos, and if I didn't talk about it, then most likely if you find it in another video, it's not going to help you. I've watched all these videos. I've went through them all. Spent a lot of time looking at videos before I made my own video because I was watching these videos and I was like, man, these people are missing a lot of important tips and they're giving a lot of bullshit tips that are wasting my time and other people's times. So I hope you only watch my video. Don't waste your time with other YouTubers. No offense to them, but come on, make a real video with some real background history and experience with the marketplace. Like I said, this is not about OfferUp. This is not about eBay. It sucks that Facebook Marketplace is not like OfferUp. It's not like eBay. It's not like Mercari. It doesn't work on OfferUp. eBay and Mercari, you have fair chance. If you put a good listing out there, it's gonna get good traction. But on Facebook Marketplace, they don't care how good you make your ad. It's like I said, it's like a lotto. They're gonna pick one of your 5 listings and throw it in people's faces. That's the way the algorithm works on Marketplace. There's no one specific fix. I'm gonna give you guys one last tip that I can think of. One last tip. So let's say that you have what's 5 times 5, 25. Let's say you have 25 items that you picked up over the weekend, or you just bought inventory. You have 25 items, right? Let's break those 25 items down into 5 posts a day on Marketplace. If you list all those 25 items up on Monday, Facebook algorithm might see it as like a spam or like a bot posting, or you're paying like a program to post all your listings in bulk, and that could trigger your Marketplace profile to be not shadow banned but not favored, because they don't shadow ban you on Marketplace. If you're not allowed to post on Marketplace, they're gonna block your account. It will say you're not eligible for Marketplace at this current time. You don't get shadow banned on Marketplace. On OfferUp, you get shadow banned. But we're not talking about OfferUp, so don't worry about getting shadow banned. If your listing says active and published, it's up. So, but they could still not put it in people's faces. They could still not favor it, and it could fall down in the search results and it won't pop up. So to avoid that, don't list all of your products up for sale at one time, one day. Split them up into different days of the week. So for example, like the 5 items, do 5 items a day if you have 25 items. If you have more items than that, I would try to keep it to a minimum of like maybe 5 to 10 items max per day. For some big businesses, this might be an issue. You guys will have to find a way to navigate around this, but do like maybe 5 items in the morning, 5 items around noon, and then maybe 5 items around afternoon. I don't know. You guys are gonna have to figure it out. But like I said, there's not one general fix to this issue on Marketplace. It's algorithm based. But with these tips that I gave you, if you implement all these tips on your Marketplace profile, I guarantee you that you will get some better results, and this will fix your issue. Guaranteed. This will help you. There's not one general fix, so don't believe these clickbait video YouTube puts in your face, like these videos that YouTube puts in your face, the clickbaits that tell you there's one general fix. There's not one general fix to this issue, and that's not what these people are telling you in these videos, and I'm telling you that. There's not one general fix, but you can do all these little methods and things that I've tested over time that will help you. This will help you, okay? And I just want to touch on this one more time. If you're watching this video all the way till the end and you're watching till this point, I'm going to give you this one last tip to remind you. For the listings that did only get 2 or 3 or 0 clicks, leave them there. They might gain traction later. Facebook is weird. Sometimes the ads will get like 2 clicks, and then out of nowhere they'll get 10 clicks or 40 clicks. Leave them there until they get old enough to renew or to delete and relist, okay? Leave them there. But if you're really trying to move that item, you really need that item gone, leave it there, leave the old listing there, copy and paste it, create a new listing, change the primary photo, and then change the description to make sure that it looks like a different ad, but it's not a different ad, it's the same ad. You know what I mean? It's the same item, but you're giving it another chance in the algorithm. Maybe it'll pick it up this time and it'll gain more traction, okay? And then also keep into mind that maybe your local if you're selling locally, which a majority like flippers and resellers like me, they sell locally. So if you're having issues and you're trying all these things, you got to stick it out. But it could also be that the local marketplace is saturated, and there might be 100 other people trying to sell an iPad Pro just like you, and Facebook can't put all those items in people's faces. You know what I mean? So it just, you have to make your ad stand out, take good photos, fill out the description, and like I said, make all your ad primary pictures different so they don't think that you're a bot. So it's just what I'm gonna say at the end of this video. It's a battle against the algorithm. That's all it is. Facebook Marketplace is an algorithm. I don't understand why it's like this. It's almost like Facebook Marketplace is like a fucking social media platform. It's like Instagram or something, you know what I mean? You're like battling to get your content in people's faces, but when really you're just trying to sell stuff. So I'm gonna continue to fight with Facebook Marketplace because I really like it. I like it more than OfferUp because you can renew and delete and relist. But man, OfferUp gives you fair chance for every listing that you get. I mean, I've never had no issues with OfferUp. I mean, little stuff, but yeah. Thanks for watching my YouTube video, and subscribe and like. I know I make different types of content, like car content, but I'm gonna try and implement like flipping, OfferUp, Facebook, stuff like that. Stuff that I deal with on a daily basis to try and get more content on my channel. But comment down below if I didn't touch on something that you need help with. I probably can help you out. If I didn't put it in my video, comment down below. I reply to all my comments. So let me know what you guys think about this video. Hopefully we get some good feedback, because I think this is the solution to the Facebook Marketplace, even though there is no solution. So thanks for watching. Let's put this on the marketplace, huh?